a 10-minute live video. I'm a little upset. I'm a little angry right now. You hear that noise in the background? It's Sunday evening in the populated, the most congested part of the whole state of Hawaii, and this junkie out there has been using like power tools. There's thousands of people living around here. Only one of them is using power tools like a fucking idiot. And guess what? It's coming from the notorious junkie house where all the junkies, where people are always yelling outside and stuff. Can't wait to get out of this neighborhood. I was yelling at my cat because he keeps walking on the banister and stuff. But this was a pretty productive weekend. I mean, I didn't spend Friday night anyways, it was a productive weekend. I got some things taken care of. Putting up with other people's stupidity, really. One thing that upset me, I just walked up to the store and walked back, and there was these like nerdy Asian kids, I'm dressed in, you can't see it right now, I guess I can show you. I got my shirt, blue shirt and blue shorts, and I'm wearing these shoes, right? And these shoes you normally don't wear with shorts, right? But I'm wearing these because they're steel toe, and everybody in Hawaii wears slippers, right? But with these steel toe shoes, if anybody starts shit with me, I can break their ankle in a second. It doesn't matter who they are. If they're one of those big ugly junkies out there that get mad at me for reading because they're illiterate, and they're so illiterate they don't know what the word illiterate means. But anyways, so I wear these, so no matter how like funky, because people in Hawaii, they'll start shit with you, especially like if you're Caucasian. There aren't any many Caucasians in this neighborhood, and if they are, they're fucking junkies. But those guys, they're just fucking junkies from hell using power tools. I guarantee you they're on meth or coke or something. But it has been a productive week on my behalf. I've had to deal with other stupidity people. Like my tax return, it hasn't came, so I finally got somebody on the phone. I'm like, yeah, I haven't gotten my tax return, blah, blah, blah. My state tax return here in Hawaii. Like, they're still doing, oh, you're really going to stop me, dude, yeah. I'm teaching tomorrow. I'm making $200 each day this week. That's more than you'll ever make, junk machine. I'm talking to the junkies out there. But, so that's the other good news, too. I got the situation cleared up with my substitute teaching. Some fucking dumb lady was holding my application for some reason, and then this principal of the main school I work at, she had to contact her and be like, what are you doing? Turn in your information. School started a week ago. He should be able to be working right now. You have no reason to hold this information. And she's just holding it. She actually called me up. She's like, I have your information, but I can't guarantee when you're going to be able to start working. And then I'm just like, what the fuck, But then they finally fixed that problem. And so this week I'll be working at Kalihi at an elementary school. Oh, but let me go back on the shoes. Like, all these nerdy-ass fucking little dick Asians. Like, those guys got little dicks. Anybody operating power tools at this late on a Sunday night, in this neighborhood, the most congested neighborhood in Honolulu, it's got a little dick. You got to. Or you're on drugs, too. And hard drugs, they shrink your dick, too. I got a fat dick. It's really fat and round. It's got a lot of girth. He don't like that. My dick's bigger than your dick. And those Asian guys that were fucking talking shit to me because of my shoes? Seriously, dude? Like, I'm so much cooler than those guys in the car. I don't need to know anything about them. But they're making fun of my shoes because they aren't the right type of shoes to wear with shorts. They're like, like trying to get fake laugh with their phony laughs, like rice gum style. All just nerdy Asian trying to be cool. That's why nobody likes Sam Pepper, because he's like, I'm not the cool clothes. Like, he's the type that like looks at everybody's clothes. But like, so these Asian guys were talking shit to me, right? Like laughing at me and stuff. And then I just started talking shit. I got right in the street. And I was just like, what the fuck? You fucking laughing at my shoes, bitch? And I pulled out my phone and I acted like I was phoning them. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass. So I was just standing in one of the most busiest streets. And then they're like, oh, I was like, yeah, what are you gonna do? You get out of the car, I'm breaking your ankles with my steel toes that you're laughing at. Now that's irony. You make fun of the shoes that I have on, and the shoes I have on break your fucking ankles and break your shins, Now, you ever seen steel toes, what steel toes can do? I've been practicing with these too. There's a reason I'm wearing these. So, yeah, so those guys, it's just like, what the fuck? You guys are fucking dumb, man. Do you know who you're talking to? I'm probably one of the smartest people they've ever met before. I'm definitely one of the coolest people they've ever met before. And I've definitely walked more miles in this life than anybody they have ever fucking met before. I've also had 200 different jobs. Not because I had to, because I wanted to. Sometimes there was this hater old man at the church I used to go to. But they turned me off of Christianity. But he was like, I was like, yeah, I've had over 200 jobs. He's like, oh, I see how it is. Like, just people that hate, they just want to make up a fucking fake story in their head. And people like me, analytical, objective, you know, that I base things on facts, like things that can be measured, things that can be proven. So, like, it's just like those fucking nerds that they're obviously driving a car their mommy and daddy owns, wearing clothes their mommy and daddy bought them, their hands that look like they've been soaking in dishwashing liquid, right? And, like, but overall, the productive things I did this weekend, you know, battling stupidity, like, oh, go get your stupid, come on, stupid, you know, like, stupid's like, I'm stupid, you know. But, so I called the tax return. I was like, yeah, you never sent me my tax return. I kind of need that. It's like, you know, fall, you know, and then it's already like late August, you know, and then it's like, oh yeah, we got it, but it wasn't in a plain white envelope. So I recycled another envelope that said Austin Electric Company or something. I mean, Austin, Hawaii Electric. That's where I'm from, Austin, but I haven't been there in 7 years. I'm never going back there either. It's okay. I like Austin. It's the only good part of Texas. But on with the story. So I mailed them my. Well, first they sent me a letter like, "Oh, we need your signature on this and that," and I was like, "Oh, okay." So then I signed it, even though I had already signed it before. And I was like, "Okay, you made a mistake. I'll sign it." And I used postage, my own postage, and sent it back to them. And then I waited, and I'm like, "Oh, it's weeks past," and so I called them up finally on Friday, and they're like, "Oh, well, we got it. It was in a weird envelope, so we didn't know. We just threw it away, you know." I was like, "Oh, okay, we'll send it again." So like, "Okay, we'll send it again." So tomorrow, I guess they're gonna be sending the other thing, and so I'm working at the school, at a school in Kalihi tomorrow. But I don't have any money. I'm broke. Well, you're broke. I'm cooler than you. I'm better than you. No, you're not. Just because I'm broke doesn't mean you're better than me. And if you think you're better than me because I'm broke, then that means you're not making as much money as I am tomorrow. And if you are, then it's doing something illegal. Because tomorrow I'm going to a job where you have to have a 4-year college degree. And yes, people can make more money without a 4-year college degree, but it's rare. Most of the time when you don't have education, you have to use shitty power tools in the back of your apartment complex on a Sunday night. That's where people with no education lead. And with me in particular, I actually dropped out of high school, and now I'm going to be teaching at another school tomorrow. So, I mean, think how rare that is. And the thing is, I don't have bus money, so the school, it's like 4 miles away, right? So me, I'm gonna get up at like 4:30 and leave here at about 5 a.m. and I'm gonna walk for like 2 hours. Yeah, me. What? No, that means you're there. That means you're not. No, that means I'm the shit. That means that's nothing to me. I'm gonna do that every day this week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then when I get to the school and teach the class, I'm gonna be with them for 4 days. And that's really good because if you haven't noticed, I'm really good at speaking and I have a really large vocabulary and I'm good at speaking in front of people now that I've gotten, the past 5 years or so. And so like it's a benefit for the kids. They're gonna be like, whoa, you're the best teacher that we've had. Most teachers don't do anything. They just sit on their ass. So that's gonna be interesting, and I'm looking forward to it too because one of the most peaceful things you can do is go walking in the early morning hours before the sun comes up. Walking is also one of the most beneficiary exercises. It's the exercise. It's the oldest exercise. Obviously, it's the very first exercise, and it's the exercise that you have the least amount of chance of getting injured. Compared to walking and running, you have like a 500% chance or something crazy like that. More chance of getting injured while running than you do walking. And I'm gonna walk slow too, because I don't want to be like, sweaty or anything when I get there. But I'm gonna do that for those 4 days, and it's something that I'm really looking forward to. It's something I'm gonna do a really good job at, and. Those guys that were hating on me for my shoes, like that just shows how petty they are. Like they're like so cool about Mr. Cool Guy. They would have turned down that job. They would have been like, oh, I don't have bus money. I can't walk 4 miles. What will the cool kids think? That's like what Sam Pepper would do. Oh, but he's never in that position because he's rich or something. Yeah, but I can do his job better than him. I can. I'm much more likable than he is. I don't need to be on the CX network. I can do my own network. What the money I'm making now is going to go to investing in my late bills, of course, but also I'm going to be able to make money for an unlimited phone that I can walk around and stream with, and a stick, that I can walk around the street with. I know this stick's only $6-7, but like I said, I'm broke, and the money I'm going to now has been going to food and cat food. So,
What? You're not cool then. I have money from my mommy and dad.
you have money from your mommy and daddy. That doesn't make you cool at all. You know, somebody that's so uncool that they go like house shopping with their mommy and daddy. But anyways, I was yelling at my cat because he keeps on walking on the fucking, tiptoeing on the balcony on the little rail. Like, no, 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 no. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? He's doing it again. Hold on. Hey, come on, down. I'm going back inside. Come on. I don't want Okay, this is the little crazy rascal. Now, I wouldn't ever hit him or anything, but I was yelling at him, which is rare. Look at the camera. But I shouldn't have kissed him, there doesn't matter. But he keeps on jumping on the railing. It's like that thin. We're on the third story. You know, and he like stands up. He's like, and then my other cat, Moses, who's very well behaved, is like, Keanu's kooky. But I'm really close with these cats because me and these two cats, we lived at a campsite for 3 years. We developed a bond unlike that you normally have with your pet. Don't think something perverted either. But like, we had to battle hurricanes, weather. You know, like we look up, whenever I would look up to see the weather, the cats would look up to see the weather. You know, I taught them like head going like that because, you know, when I'd come to the campsite, you know, I'd leave during the day, I'd feed them in the mornings and stuff, and they'd watch the place during the day. And if anybody happened to step upon it during the day, they'd be able to hide and stuff. And so, like, you know, they'd hear me coming, and I, you know, taught them a call. So then they know that, you know, it's me. And then when they see me, they go like this, like that, and I go like that. And so even now when I come home, I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? And they're like, hey, what's up? You know, and it's a lot different than, I've had cats other times, like when you live in a house or an apartment. Like, yeah, you get a cat, and when there's a kitten, you're like, you know, all together, all around. I had both of these guys since when they were kittens too. But, you know, the kittens are with you all the time. But then, you know, you start growing a little apart. You know, you're watching TV in one room, the cat's playing in another room. You know, you guys have your separate time and stuff. And, you know, separate rooms, houses, you don't, like, deal with the same situations. With me, the cats are like, you know, we're like family. Like, I'm like the cat. Like, it's the most closest relationship you can have because, like I said, I lived in the jungle with them for 3 years, and now we live in an apartment. The biggest thing that we had to get through was a huge forest fire. One day when I was at the library, a huge forest fire happened, burned down the entire jungle. I ran back. You know, it was all over the news and everything, and the cops were there, the firefighters were there. I'm like, where are my cats? You know, that was the one night that I wasn't around Keanu. It was one of the saddest nights of my life, really. And I was so like scared I'd never see them again. And but then the next day I snuck back in. There was still like, you know, police around and stuff. But I like just snuck into the charred remains of the forest. And then I found Keanu, the cat I just showed you. His little paws were all burnt. And you know, I picked him up and I brought him back. Or I called my friend and then we drove him back. Or we found another campsite. Then I ended up getting this apartment here.
What, you're a teacher and you were living in the woods?
Yeah, because I didn't have all my paperwork. See, there's a lot of things in life where it's not just like black and white on the forest. There's a lot of reasons for things. That's something that the nerdy kids that were making fun of my shoes I'm wearing right now, they didn't understand. But there's a damn good reason I'm wearing these shoes, and that's because I'm a tough-ass motherfucker who doesn't, like, take shit from people. So, like, those dorky little guys that were making fun of my shoes, they've probably never been in a fight in their life. As soon as I started coming at them, they got scared. They were like, oh, drive. And I'm like, you know, like there's a reason for that. And sometimes it's a cool fucking reason, you know? So, I'm looking forward to working this week. I'm going to have to scrape up like something to bring for lunch. But, you know, and it is kind of dealing with other things. A lot of teachers in Hawaii, they don't have college degrees. Like, they didn't even, like, barely even went to college. They let like janitors have much more responsibilities here, and the janitors, they don't fucking like me, you know, at all. Usually, they're usually uneducated, dumbass, like fucking muscleheads, and normally I could get along with something like that if we were like working on a farm together or a construction job or something. But since my job is I'm getting paid more than them. I'm above them on the echelon. What? No, you're not. Yeah, I am. I'm smarter than them. No, you're not. Yes, I'll be the smartest person at the school tomorrow, most likely. And that's also going to be threatening to the other teachers as well. Because like I said, a lot of the teachers, they don't have college degrees. Maybe some of them have some college, but not all of them, believe me. Hawaii is one of the least educated states in the United States. It's right up there with Mississippi, and forget the other one. It's another southern state. I don't want to get it wrong, but Mississippi, Hawaii, a couple other states in the deep south, they're right up there with the least educated part of the United States. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna get a lot. I'm gonna wake up really early and walk there, and it's gonna be an interesting experience. I'll have to put up with haters and stuff like that. And I'm a bit antsy right now, if you haven't noticed. I'm not passive. I'm kind of like just talking my mind, getting advice with people on the street and stuff. And one reason, I guess, is because I don't have my medicinal marijuana. That really does mellow me out. But one thing marijuana does do, it makes you more passive. And that's this point in my life, it's not a good time to be passive. It's a time to be aggressive. At any point in my life, I've been too passive in my life. So like when I go to the job tomorrow, the shit got done this weekend. One reason because I didn't have weed, So even on Friday, I was like, yo, school has started 2 weeks ago. I should be working right now. So I called them up. I'm like, hey, I'm like, whoa, it's like August. I haven't gotten my state tax return. What's up? Maybe if I would have weed, I'd be like, and they'll let them do the job. Oh, I already did my thing. Oh, I don't need. So it's a give and take. But the weed does make you cooler and does like open doors. It makes you like a lot less like a fucking nerd, really. Like, and a lot of people, like, they wouldn't be such an asshole. They wouldn't be so cruel. I don't think there would be as much abuse towards animals if more people smoked weed. So, but in my particular case, where my problem has been being too passive at times, it's good to take a break or so from it or so. So yeah. I'm going to be doing one of these live videos per day. I'm building this channel up. I'm just getting used to doing the live thing. All right, I'm going to be substituting, making like $150, $200 a day or it's like 179 between 185 or something. Because I'm like the top level substitute, the most education or whatever. Not the most of anybody, but they have different tiers. I'm at the top payment. Anyways, so I'm going to be working probably up until Thanksgiving, and I'm going to try to get the Jeopardy audition. Yeah, I'm going on Jeopardy. Yeah, yesterday I got like every question right, including Final Jeopardy. So I'm going to go on Jeopardy for the audition. I already passed the online test, and that's going to happen. Hopefully they haven't named the actual auditions times. I'm hoping it's in November and December, and I'm going to bring about like $5,000 or $6,000 and come to ghetto-ass Hollywood. I'll make sure right when I get there I'm going to buy weapons, like non-lethal weapons, like pepper spray and a stun gun and a baton, which they sell none of those in Hawaii because the Hawaiians, like also, you can't get any fireworks here even around the 4th of July because they got like special fireworks that like are less harmful, like those little like balls that you throw on the ground and stuff. Because, well, they still like light fireworks, but there's all illegal. The largest black market in the United States is in Hawaii. So, all right. If you haven't already, if you liked what I just said, I guess maybe it was offensive or whatever, but it was like, whatever. Click the like button, okay? And don't click the like button. Click the subscribe button, okay? I'm gonna be doing like live things from each of the channels, but this is my channel where I just rant. And so that's what I'm doing right now, Brandt's Rants. But then I also have G-rated Gregory Brandt. That's a channel that you can just put your kids in front of, or you can watch yourself if you like literature and reading and intelligent stuff. There's also a lot of family-friendly jokes on there. There's nothing that's going to be too bad or anything like that. And then there's my original channel as well, which I'm going to eventually start making animation videos again, or those little picture things again. Like I said, up until now, until November, I'm going to save money, but I'm also going to buy some equipment, a nice computer, a couple different phones, an unlimited plan, selfie stick, a couple different lights and some things, and then try to get about like $5,000 to take with me when I get to California. Maybe buy a cheap car. I haven't decided yet when I get there. But also I should probably want to work the next semester as well, so I might come back here. These apartments are fucking ghetto as fuck. I got a feeling that by the end of this year, I should have some money where I don't have to live in ghetto ass apartments where they use power tools on Sunday night, and I'll move to like a nice neighborhood on Maui or something, you know, like a safer area where my cats aren't in danger and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hit the subscribe.